This is my complete $0 real estate wholesale setup. If you have absolutely no money, but you want to wholesale real estate, this is the video for you, because I'm about to show you how you're going to make tens of thousands of dollars. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because we're almost at 10,000 subscribers, and let's get into it. With literally $0, you're faced with two options. You have the easy option that pays you less money, or you have the hard option that's more work but will pay you more money. These two options are on market and off market. And as a 7-figure wholesaler, my advice to you is to do 80% off market with 20% on market. But before I show you the exact software stack that you should use, the first thing you should really be thinking about is what market should you wholesale in? If you live locally in a real estate market with a lot of investment activity, let's say like Atlanta, Georgia, then you should focus on wholesaling locally. But if you live in a market like Wyoming, or even if you live in a different continent, anywhere in the world, then you should be focusing on virtual wholesale. If you live in like an okay market, let's say like somewhere in Utah, like Salt Lake City, do some local and do some virtual. And I'll show you all the strategies and what exact softwares you should be using. Now, you're gonna hate me, but 80% of what I want you to do is going to absolutely suck. Nothing about it is gonna be fun. But the thing is, you're broke. And guess what? I used to be broke too. I had literally no money in my bank account. I actually had negative money in my bank account. I was working 3 jobs. I was broke. But I wish some guy in a Rams jersey told me what I'm about to tell you. It's going to suck, but if you stick with it for about 3 months, I can't guarantee you're going to get results, but it would be hard not to if you follow my exact advice. In the suck, you have 2 sucks, and you can decide which one you want to suck. One is polling government lists. This is your cheat code to making money. It's literally a cheat code. The government is doing the work for you, and all you're going to do is just steal money from them. It's that simple. The government collects public data. Yes, it's public data. It's available to you and me. You just got to figure out how to get it. For all different types of motivated sellers, this is a list of pre-probate properties in Houston. That means that someone passed away and now they need to get rid of their house. But you can also pull code violations, water shutoffs, pre-foreclosures, and all this data can be collected for free at the government website. And if you want to learn how, go watch this video. Right here. This video right here. Now, once you pull a list like this, you need to skip trace it. Unfortunately, you're broke and you can't pay for skip tracing. I will say though, guys, that if you have about 80 bucks, just 80 bucks a month, I would highly recommend signing up for xleads.com because this is an all-in-one software that would save you so much time and money. You get all of your lists for free with free skip tracing, and then you can auto call and text them. So it's going to make this entire process so much easier. But again, we're saying if you have no money, but if you have like 80 bucks a month, guys, absolutely go sign up and use the code 10OFF to get an additional 10 bucks off. But what you're going to do is put the addresses into truepeoplesearch.com, and here you'll get free skip tracing on any property. You're going to get the owner's information and their phone number. Now you're just going to pick up your cell phone. And if you don't have a cell phone, then you're just going to use Google Voice, which is a free cell phone for calling and texting, and you're going to call them. This is actually how I got my first wholesale deal and made $12,000. I literally did exactly this, except I was actually calling on market, which I'm going to show you here in a little bit. Again, 80% of the focus off market with a little 20% seasoning of on market. Trust me. And here's exactly what I want you to say to these people. Hey, my name is Max. My partner and I are purchasing properties all cash. Is this Mark? Mark, you there? Yeah, hey Mark, I'm sorry to catch you off guard, but by chance, are you open to possibly selling your house? I know, Mark. It's a weird question, but if you just stay on the phone for the next 60 seconds, I can at least tell you how much your house is worth. Wouldn't you want to know what an investor like me would pay? Now, Mark, the reason I called you, I'll be completely honest, is I did see your house is on the tax delinquent list. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fan of the government. I'm not a fan of paying my property taxes, but the thing is, Mark, if you don't pay them, the government's going to take your house. And I I am an expert at helping people like you, Mark, and I have a solution for you. Can you just hear me out, Mark? Guys, just get on the phone and start calling these people. How am I so good at talking to sellers? It's because I've called thousands and thousands of more sellers than you. I'm nothing special. You can be as good or way better than me. You just need to practice. And then I would also follow up with a text. Again, use Google Voice. Now, guys, that is the first suck. But the second suck, well, this one actually really sucks. But if you're local, this is what I want you to do. That was a virtual strategy. This is what I want you to do if you're local. I want you to do the exact same thing, pull that government list, but instead of calling them, you're going to show up at their door. You're going to drive up to their house, walk up to their door, knock on the door, say exactly what I just said. And if they don't answer, you're going to leave a sticky note. Now, you might think I'm crazy, guys, but sticky notes just made Isaiah, who is 19 years old, in my 100% free Discord community. You should absolutely join. I don't charge for anything. I don't sell a course. All my content is absolutely free. I make all my money by wholesaling. Well, maybe not all of it, but most of it. I own rental properties and other investments. But anyways, Isaiah left a note that said exactly this. 4 ways to stop foreclosure. Call me, Max. And then the person called him and he helped them stop the foreclosure by giving him a cash offer. And he made $60,000 wholesaling that deal. Y'all are not making money because I don't think many of you, and I'm calling you guys out here, I don't think many of you are pulling government lists, going out there and leaving sticky notes. If you were, you wouldn't be watching this video because you would be making a lot of freaking money. If you are local, you should be doing exactly this. If you're not local, you should be on your phone calling these people. So those are the strategies that absolutely suck. But if you do that, you will get your first deal. Now, there is one secret software that I'm going to show you that is going to make your life a lot easier, and it is not $80. If you have $80, like, just go get X Leads. Go get X Leads. But I'm going to show you one secret software, and then I'm going to show you strategy number 2, which you should be doing 20% of, which is on market. You ready? This is the secret software. It's called PropWire, and it's actually Jerry Norton's software. It's great, and it's just like Deal Machine, Batch Leads, PropStream, X Leads, Deal Sauce, all these softwares you may have heard of, but it's free. And you can actually pull all your data here. It's way easier than pulling into government websites. But I will say the government website's going to have more accurate and better data just because it's fresher. And even if Jerry's watching this, I love you, Jerry. What's up, bro? We should collab sometime, Jerry. He's not going to blame me. Like, none of these softwares are going to be able to compete with the government websites. But guys, look how easy this is. Go there, say you want this, I don't know. Pull your list. And these are all your results. You can click it, get all the information you could ever want on a property. What's beautiful about this is you can even comp it. They have really, really friggin' good comping. The software is gorgeous. I love it, and it's free, guys. PropWire.com. I make no money when you sign up because it's free. The only thing this doesn't have is free skip tracing. It doesn't have free skip tracing. So you're still going to have to either pay for skip tracing, which you can do with PropWire, or you're going to have to use that truepeoplesearch.com website, which I just told you about. But if you're going to do 20% on market, you got to be using Zillow, my friends. And there's 2 strategies with Zillow. You got on market or like on off market. What are you talking about, Max? I've literally made hundreds of thousands of dollars lowballing realtors. I'm not kidding, made hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you can too. Again, most of your effort should be off market. Most of your effort should be off market, but on market does pay the bills. Your goal is to go on market and find ugly houses. Like, a lot of these are perfect wholesale deals. And how am I finding these? I am using special filters. Here in the keyword section, go to my free Discord community, go to MLS filters and copy paste these exact keywords. Now you're gonna be left with a lot of ugly houses. And these houses, well, no, this one's actually in foreclosure. That's not a good fit. You wanna catch them before they go to foreclosure. But these properties, guys, are perfect for wholesaling. All you're going to do is see that price. You're going to call up the realtor and absolutely lowball them. The realtor's phone number is right here. Lino, you're about to get lowballed. Now, don't be worried. Realtors will oftentimes, and here's the secret, if you offer the realtor a 3% buyer's agent commission, you give them an additional 3%, just work it into your price, they're going to fight to get your offer accepted because realtors want to make money too. That's my secret. So in this case, Maybe you offer the realtor 50, 60,000. You need to run your comps. If you want to learn how to run comps, I got a video right here, the 90% rule. But let's say you offer the realtor 55,000. Just say, hey, realtor, I'll give you an extra $3,000 if the seller accepts my offer. That's my secret to you on market. But the other strategy is to go to more and uncheck all of these and just go to owner posted properties, aka FSBOs. And this is actually how I got my first ever wholesale deal. I called a FSBO, a property like this. And the thing is, you can absolutely pitch them a lowball cash offer, but they may say no. So what you do is you offer them full price. Hey man, I'll give you $219,000. Wait, what? Really? You would pay that? Absolutely, but here's how we're gonna do it. And then you either pitch them subject to or seller finance. If they have a loan, subject to. If they don't have a loan, seller finance. And guys, that is the exact setup I would do if I had absolutely no money for wholesaling. And once you get a property under contract, then you're gonna have to dispo it. But if you need a JV partner, send it to me at maxdispo.com and I'll get your deal sold anywhere in the US. And there you have it, guys. That is my ultimate step-by-step guide, my exact setup on how I would wholesale with absolutely no money, my $0 wholesaling budget setup. In the next video, next episode in this series, I'm going to walk you through how I would wholesale with $100. Then we're going to do $250. Then we're going to do $500. Then we're going to do $1,000. Then we're going to do $3,000, $5,000, and even $10,000. If you want to stay tuned on this entire journey, make sure to subscribe, like my video. We're on the path to 10,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.